Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. We've got Doug in the house, and we're on air, and it's Friday. It's Friday. When you get home, relax and go out and work on your project. That's what I suggest to do. Go out and work on your project. That's what I like to do every day. We have the floor pretty well. I said I had it done yesterday, but I did not have it done yesterday. I ended up putting these little pieces in here. And the reason I put them little pieces in there, because I did not like that flat stock moving around. And I had the metal to put it in there. I used every little bit of it. If you want to come in here, you also can see that I put a piece of flat stock in the center of that. I was talking about that. I was making that out of 2 panels there. I think that would be just a lot easier. We have the nuts welded down on the mounts. We have the bolts coming up through. We have the nuts welded to the mount now. That's all good. We have that one done. As you can see on the other side, I like this little pointy stick. On the other side, we have the inside sill put on now. It's put on because we're going to start making the floor. That has to be put on before the floor is done, or I have to get underneath the car, and that's a big mistake. When I put them pieces on, they can be longer than the quarter panel. Jolene wants to back up and take a look underneath the quarter panel. You can see how that piece is a little bit longer. I'll bring that to that quarter panel. We'll apply them together, and then whatever's excess, we'll cut it off so it looks good. So what's going on there is we got this piece on now, and then we'll add a piece to this. We'll just make an inch longer, and then we'll weld it to this piece, and then we'll run it all the way up. So that inside sill has to be on. I shouldn't say that. I like to put it on before we put the floor in, because I don't want to get up underneath the car and then try to weld an inside sill in it. I like to put the inside sill on first, and that way there that's hanging down, don't matter if it's too long or if it's whatever. It doesn't matter if it's too long, because you can always trim it off. But if you do not have that inside sill when you put your rocker, your rocker panel on, you're going to have to get underneath the car and do it. So this little bit has been put on. Also, this has been put on. I still can get all inside this big window here to do any undercoating or anything on the inside of the quarter panel or the wheel well. I looked at that, and that's very easy to get in there and undercoat that, paint that, whatever you want to do, slide something in there. But right this video here, we are going to start with the tunnel. And from there to there, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start closing it in. We have square stock here. We have flat stock here. This is what I'm thinking. We'll do the side first, and it's longer than we have anything. I have nothing to shear it off with, or nothing to bend it that long. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the pattern. We're going to bend a little metal on another piece of metal. We're going to put this side in. We're going to put that side in, and then we're going to put the top on, and you're going to watch us do it. Let's go for it. So we need a piece of metal. Right off the get-go. Right off the get-go, we need a piece of metal. I can't see because I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see. I can get my glasses on.
I got a pair right here.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Not a problem.
$56. I wonder if I should go more forward than that. Nope. We'll go 56 and a half. Nope. 56 and a quarter is what we're going to do. 56 and a quarter long. So we're going to get a piece of metal. What I plan on doing is I plan on bringing it halfway, or better, maybe better than halfway on the flat stock. I'm not going to take it right to the top nailed. I'm going to go halfway or a little better. We're going to nail it on there, and then we're going to bring it down, and we're going to put a little tiny bend on it here on this 3/4 inch. So instead of having it going flat there and having a seam where something could get in or whatever, we're going to try to bring it down and put a little bend on it so it lays on top of that, and we're going to lay flat on that. When we do the top, we'll do the top like this. We'll try to put a little bend over this edge so it kind of gives it a cap thing going on. All right, let's go for it. What did I say, 56 and a quarter? Jolene's on the money. Jolene's on the money. 56 and a quarter. Thanks for coming back, everybody. We appreciate it. We really do. 56 and a quarter. We got a console we got to get covered up, so we got to get to work. Let's take this piece of metal out first. Has this got a straight edge on it? It does. Yeah. We're going to just take it right outside because it's a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia.
It is.
Absolutely gorgeous. You want to cut it up here, Doug? Or do you mind? You want to set it the other way?
You'd rather. We'll get her cut.
And get it over top of that piece of metal right there. That's the fin for the Bugatti hauler. We've actually got that now. I'm going to make 56 and a quarter. You want to get me a square, Doug, please and thank you? Man, it's beautiful outside. Not as beautiful as you though, Jolie, baby. She's my lady. Thank you. I want to see if I can get this way and I get the whole thing done. And I can get you straight. Go like that. That's the length of the console. So yeah, we can cut that off, Doug, if you like, and then we'll do some measurements and then we'll cut it some more. Do you want to cut it up to here or no?
Sure, why not?
Just go this way. And don't cut my 3-inch.
Don't cut the
Put it up on top of that, I guess. Just pull it to you. Don't cut my fin, please and thank you.
Don't cut my fin.
Don't cut me fin. It's not even my fin. It's Jolene's fin. Don't cut it.
Oh, definitely don't cut it. She's the boss.
You got that straight? Gain power?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Watch your fingers on that bad boy.
Danger, danger.
Trying to sharpen her up with these fingers.
Danger, danger.
You got sparks flying on that back window. I don't want that. Go on the other side, old buddy. See how that slowed the process down? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So what did I do?
Good cut. That was a good cut, Doug.
I might have done that before.
That was a good cut. Look at them flies. They're having fun. 2 of them. This is the piece that we want. We want it's straight along the bottom of the square stock, running from the front of the tunnel to the back of the tunnel is straight. So we'll use the straight edge there, or on the top. It does not much matter. We've got it to, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to, instead of, what I like to do, I could measure that and try to go plant that on that piece of metal. I'm not fancy of that. I like to make patterns for everything with Bristol board, or I like to trace it. So what I'm going to do with this one is we'll just measure the tallest distance of this. So let's say 6 would be good. 6 would be good. So if we had a piece cut, and the reason I'm saying 6, if you come over here, it only gives me 1/4 of an inch bigger, but I'm going to come down there on this probably 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to add that 1/4 inch down here, and we'll have a little bit to cut off. But what we'll do is we'll cut the piece of metal, we'll get the edge bent over, we'll lay it in there, then we'll come along and trace the top of it. And then we'll know exactly where we want to cut it. And then there's no questions or no nothing. 6 1/4 is the first measurement that we want to cut off this. So if you want to grab a couple C-clamps, Doug, it might be beneficial. Grab all of them. Or just the ones with the swivel heads on them would be great. 6 1/4. Man, what a beautiful day in Nova Scotia. Yay. Love it. So if you want to just see, then you can clamp well, I suppose you don't have to clamp the metal there. Don't matter if you want to put a clamp on there and a clamp on the other, and then you can cut that right off and have no issues whatsoever. Just trying to make it easier on ourselves, or easier on Doug, that is.
Don't worry about Doug, he's good.
Oh, is that right?
Somewhat.
I don't want to bruise the metal or anything. It don't have to be right zinging tight. Just has to hold it. That's all. I don't want to do anything like that. I don't want to cause any issues. Let's cut a straight line for Doug here. Get this cut off. And we're going to need 2 of them because we got 2 sides. And shine back at me just like a mirror. Huh? All right. I guess. I want to check, double check that 6 1/4. It's a big cut for messing up. We're a little.
Cut on the line.
Yeah, you can cut the line, Doug, if you like. Cut the line if you like. So that'll be our first piece. And the straighter you get that, the straighter our second piece will be. Just don't cut down through the bench, obviously. You got her.
I got it.
You're up. 6 1/4. Just throw that on the ground, Doug. Or throw it aside for a minute. That's our side piece. One side piece. Not to shape yet, but it's a start. 6 1/4. 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Probably can leave that right there. I guess that one there is going to have to be moved. That clamp being turned on this side, and just cut it right there if you like the way it is clamped on there now. If you're comfortable with it. I'm gonna keep my. All right. I do not have anything long enough to bend that length of sheet of metal. We're going to start with that one because all the coarse edges are cut off it, or all the sharp edges are cut off. We'll start with that one.
Bendy, bendy, snappy, snappy.
We'll just move this one aside. Oh, and that's something that get a piece of metal up with a pair of gloves on. All right, this is what we gonna do. Got this one cleaned off. We've got the straight edge on this side. This is the cut edge. We might as well use the straight edge, seeing where, why would we not? Why would we not? Now, I got all the clamps here adjusted to hold it. We're gonna try to bend, we are gonna bend this metal over a little bit, over this edge, so it can sit down on the square stock on the inside. And I do not want to get it, let's say. You don't want to get it over too far. Probably gonna have to do it on this side. How much you get over there, Doug?
Go kind of along that rust line we got there.
We'll go there. I don't mind that.
Well, there's a line, something to go by.
It is a line to go by. So we'll do the exact same down this end. Just kind of pine it up. A little bit of a... That'll work. Take all these clamps, put them on. And the reason being is to hold the metal in place as I hit it with a hammer. Don't like doing things like this, but I got to do what I got to do to get done what I need to get done.
Be gentle.
Be gentle, he says. Same distance. Same distance. We got a straight piece of metal, so we should be the same distance in the metal.
Not your favorite hammer.
No, I like that one. It's got a nice crown on it. We're not going to try to dent it all up. We're just going to knock the edge over.
Yeah.
And I do not think that it has to be laid over a complete 90. Should I just move that one? Somebody's got your car, Doug.
Those buggers. Car don't sound like
it's
that,
going to be your
does it?
son in a few years.
Yeah, with my car, you're right. He can't wait.
not a big fan of beating metal and pounding metal over something, but I have got nothing to break the edge that's this long. So this is what I'm doing. I think probably the first step of doing good metal work is trying to keep the hammer out of it. It really is, like, it really does dent things up, make things look bad. So you really have to be careful. I want to come down this end, just take a look. And she's all kinkled, dinkled, and wrinkled, and all that stuff. You can see it, can you, Doug?
I sure can.
I can't see it.
Right there.
Huh? It's not too bad. Clamps are nice. We're going to take this in and lay it on our console. And see if we got the right angle. Take it in. You know what? We'll have to come back up and do it again. So that there edge, it's not bad. Big difference in light, eh?
Huge.
You want to plug those lights back in? I plugged the grinder in. That's nice. I like that. That's what I want. I want that to come down on there. Set down on there.
That does look good.
Back there all the way. It probably could be bent a little bit more. And also what I'm thinking, is it tight back, all the way back, Doug? Is it all the way, it's all the way back where it can go? That's good.
Yep.
Yep, that can be knocked down with the hammer as we apply it.
Really?
All right, Doug.
That looks good.
You got a marker on you?
So I do.
Okay. Is it a good marker or is it a poopy marker?
Half. Half good, half poopy.
All right, can you mark? I want to get it somewhat in place. Can you mark the top of the...
Right along the flat sock?
Yep,
Right.
please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Getting a mark, are you?
I hope so.
Me too.
I haven't got the greatest marker. You keep
I
all
got
the
another
good
marker
ones.
here if you want.
Yeah, you got all the good ones. I'll do it again. Just so it does. Beautiful?
Well, not as beautiful as Jolene, but nice. This is what we're going to do. Where we cut it off at the top, so if Doug come along and... I know what I could do.
Let me hold that for you and you can beat the shit out of it.
No, I'd like to put this on that. Underneath it, right on the metal. You want to hold it like that just for a second? Just want to make sure it's all flat. Not hitting it that hard. Just enough to straighten it out some, that's all. Looks good. It's pretty good there. Don't want to bruise it.
Mm-hmm. Get some dimples.
I've got dimples. Right there. Now we have this line here, that's at the top of the square stock. We don't want it at the top of the square stock. We want it a 1/4 of an inch below. So I'm going to draw another line, and that's the line we're going to cut. I'll use my marker. Thanks, Doug.
What the hell?
So I'm going to go about like that. That'll get us down a ways from the top of that flat stock. And I'm making it straight. Why would I not? Stop it. That's your next cut, Doug. That's your next cut, buddy. You can cut this one. Don't cut that one. No.
That's what I was gonna cut.
No. We don't want that one. We want the next one. So let's get Doug to cut that. Doing such a fantastic job. You want it held down with a pair of, may as well see where we got them.
I was going to, yes.
Which way would you like to cut it? Would you like to cut it over this way or the?
Either doesn't matter.
Would that be easier to cut it that way?
Gonna get cut.
Which way? Like cut that way?
Whatever. No fussy.
Well, I want you to be fussy on this. No, you're fine with just two there, aren't you? Cut along there, no problem, can't you?
Yep.
Bring that back a little bit. And you're cut.
For my gloves.
Oh, I give you these ones.
No, I got mine right here, man. I just left it behind. For my gloves.
You're not going to cut the fin, Jolene's fin. Grinder?
Gonna be close.
Don't cut the fin.
Doing.
Should have moved that for you, but
Right around it, guys. That's all.
good cut, Doug. Good cut. I wanted to actually put that back on. Just going to use that for a second, smooth that edge off. I think we're going to nail this on with the welder, so why wouldn't we? Also, I enjoy tracing and doing that when it comes to this metal work. And the reason being is everything seems to fit better if you're tracing and making patterns. If you're measuring and doing that sort of stuff, I find measuring is great. Obviously, you got to measure things most times, but in all honesty, I like to trace because I know it's going to fit. I like to trace. All right, what I'm going to do is we're going to apply this sucker. We are. Where do I want to apply it? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it so it looks nice down here. We'll put a couple tacks on it because we do not know what the top's going to say yet. So basically I'm just going to put a couple tacks on this bad boy. Actually, what I should do is just put a couple tacks on it and go with it. Gonna get ahead of myself, I was. Hold that all the way back, make sure it's all the way back. Just make sure it's all the way back there. It does look like
it is,
back as far as it can get, I want to. And that can come down. So.
Get the weld gears holding it up a little bit on the end right there, see?
Yeah, I'll hit that with a hammer. Actually, let's knock it off with a sander. Take Jolene's light for a second. Just gonna knock this. Just want to apply it on so it's good. I want to apply it on here at the center. What if I apply it on there? Is that going to be able to push up? Nope. I'm going to apply it back here. We're all the way tight down there, are we, Doug?
We are.
I'm going to give her a tack, buddy.
Good luck, man.
It was tight there, so I went for it. I'm going to go here too. It's in place. That there is up off a little bit. We're going to tap that down to meet that. Can you push down that? No.
Must be welds holding it back or something right there. There's some welds.
I like the top, how that top fits. I'm not liking how that's up there a little bit. Knock that down a little bit. Actually, just push it in. Now that does it. All right, we're right here. Push that in best you can. We'll just do it. We're up there a little bit on that. Get the hammer down on that a little bit. That would be nice. Up top. Watch your eyes. I guess I'm going with them, nailing it down. I have to get this tight here, and I'm going to knock that down to get that with the hammer. All right, I'll do that while Doug is cutting the other one. Let's bend the end on that. Knock that down and get a little bit of a bend on that. It's fine. Alrighty. That's the distance I want at the top. That's good. I like that distance. Let's grab the other one and knock the edge over, Doug. And then we'll do the same thing on this one. Do the straightest edge. I know they're both straight because Doug cut it. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Thank you, Doug. Quarter-inch there. Quarter-inch there. Beautiful. I'll take that ham right there. That's a nice one. Got the nice edge on it. Imagine how much quicker it would be with the brake. Haven't got it.
Go buy one.
I had one offered to me yesterday, actually.
Oh, did you? Nice.
I did.
Not the easiest thing to move around though, are they?
I just don't know if I want to pay for it.
Yeah.
I could buy another project car for that price.
That's what he needs, another car, right, Jolene?
Another project car.
Yeah, another car.
Come on, people, come on.
Yeah.
I can buy another project car, man. Man, who doesn't love a good project car, as you can tell?
You never have enough projects.
Well, one thing you say, not bothering anybody, I'm busy. I'm busy. Too much. Not too bad. Just a little wacky. All right, let's just take this off. I'll try to straighten it out. Lay it the other way and straighten it out. If you want to hold it this way for me. Maybe hold it down so it's Jolene's fin all crooked. Let's take it in. We'll do the exact same thing, Doug, as we did on the other side. You get on the other side of the marker.
Here somewheres.
I'm gonna buzz that end off again. I gotta knock that off, sand that end. I'm just gonna plug the grinder in over here. Sander over, yeah, right there. Just going to sand that corner off like I did on the other side. I'll just beat that down with the hammer, Doug.
Beat that down with
a
the hammer.
pair of vice grips and hold it down. Ouch. Jeez. There we go. Now, Marker me, buddy. Marker me.
Pull back.
That go good?
I hope so.
Okay. Let's do this again. We want to cut it 1/4 of an inch shorter. Jeez, sun is in my eyes. Kind of a fat looking marker line I just put on there, but right?
I can't cut that squiggle. I'll try though.
I bet you when you first started grinding you could.
I probably still can now, man.
Alrighty, you go for that. I'm going to try to plug on that other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some vice grips here. Vice grip that piece down so it fits tight. Tight and right. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get the other side going here. Not sure if that vice grip will even work. Come on. Popped it. That guy did some good welding on that. He probably won't come off this time. I'm going to knock it on in between each one. Oh, sorry. Hit my clean gasoline. I don't want to do that. Gotta get a hammer, knock that down a little bit. Not hammering down some really good. I'm going to get a punch because it's a small bend. It's quite strong. I don't want to dent it up a whole bunch, no. I have to get it to hold down there. I just want room when the floor pan comes over. I want another place to lay. Keep the same distance apart. Okay, just gonna try to knock this on. I don't want no dents, if possible. Don't like scratching that up. And I am going to be grinding it a little bit to be knocking it off. The heads are off. That popped off. Guess I didn't load long enough. Keep rocking and rolling here. I guess that's best. Why it's better to weld with a helmet on. Sticks a little better. Yeah, bye. Tap her on. That crap popped off again. Crazy.
What's going on in here?
I need the flapper wheel hooked up, Doug, please. Do you want to? Okay. Yeah, we'll just off and off on me.
Let's do the light again here.
Yep. I'll steal it.
Stealing.
Here, Douglas. Come on. There. Back in order. So we got a floor pan coming over that. Got myself enough room. I might as well lock it down the whole way. Sort as well. Alrighty, we're off to the other side. Get that side stuck on. I am going to take the sander wheel and just knock the heads off those because I feel like it, and then we'll apply the other side. I just don't like all the little tiny hammer marks on the bottom of that, and I want to give them a scuff. Better! Looks better. We're going to put this side on, so we'll just drag this over that side. Dougie, we'll trade sides, old buddy.
Sure thing, pal.
We'll trade sides. Hopefully that piece of metal that we just made will fit this side. I'm hoping. Alright. Same sort of thing's got to be done. Let's push it back a little more. Alrighty. Turn the welder on, old buddy. The water speed must be vicious, is it? What's the water speed on?
7.
Okay,
calm it down a little bit.
Yep. That's all going to be have to dealt with just like the other side. I had a little bit of weld in there, I did. Probably should have knocked it off, but I did not. The hardest place generally to work on a car is underneath the steering wheel. It really is. It's got to be like one of the most difficult places to work on the hammer. Hammer tight, that's all. one not going nowhere. I want your, actually this looks good. Did that thing pop off on that side again?
I thought that was the one you're working on.
Okay.
I thought it just popped up right here somewhere.
That's not making me happy if that's popping.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't want to touch it because it'll throw it all off.
No, don't throw it off, Doug. All right.
All
Let's get this. I need your little punch over there. Did I leave that over there?
Yeah.
If you want to hold, I suppose I can. Just makes a difference. Hold that tight there. Is that tight right there?
Yep.
Let's go up on the next one. Tight up on that. Sure does help when the metal is tight and held down when you start banging on it. Sure does help. Can you help just hold on that a little bit? Watch your fingies, old buddy. Gonna plunk that on. Welder sound better now. Just watch your fingers for a second. Watch your fingers. I'm gonna weld it. Watch your fingies. Weld that on. Watch your fingies. Fingers. Oh, hit ya.
Don't worry about it.
Fingers of steel.
You can't hurt me.
Yeah, right. All right. Cool. All right. Let's knock this top on. Here's channel locks would be best just to hold it tight. Right here, Doug? If you want to just hold it tight. Actually, I got it with this thing here. Just knock it on here. And then I can do the exact same spots as I have
Okay.
on this side.
I'll get out of your way, Joe. Oh, you pretty good. Not too bad.
Probably wasn't the tightest, but stop it. Tight there. Alrighty. I'm gonna leave that for like that for the second. Now we need to make a top piece and bend the edge over on both sides. I don't like that, but I guess that's what happens. Going to get the sander and knock that one off a little bit. So what I'm going to do right this present second is we're going to make the top piece. Got a piece of cardboard there, Doug. Side's on a little tighter than that side.
You want a brand new one, buddy?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, God, we got none.
Got none?
Let's send Jolene town. Want to go shopping for us, Jolene?
We're going to go from
some backup pieces. Put them all together, we might have enough.
tape. Please.
Random pieces here.
Come on. Pair of scissors, Douglas. Nah, it don't matter for the second, I guess. Put it up here where we want it on both pieces. Not straight across there anymore. It's dirty there. I don't want dirty. Nice. Put it on too short. Can you see to cut that, Doug? Or?
Yep. Sure.
Pair of scissors, not the grinder. Lay it right on the floor there, maybe. Just make sure it stays together if possible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come along here and knock this on a little bit tighter on the top, and then I'll flap or wheel them off flat, and that way there, we've got it knocked on the bottom pretty good. But we want to knock it on the top too. So I'm going to turn the welder back on. I'll take the helmet, please, and then channel locks, please, and then we'll knock it on a little bit tighter. This side here is pretty tight. I say pretty, but sounds better. Better. Channel locks on this side. It's not so tight. I hurt my back. I gotta get down. Must be an easier way to do this. Probably not. why I'm having such a problem with that flat bar. I'm not quite sure, but it's not sticking real good. Can't have that. Indeed. We're up on the highest heat. Oh, my back. All right, let's turn that welder off there a second, sweetheart. Thank you very much. My lovely assistant. I'm just gonna knock these off. Get my back in place. We have lockdown. We're good. Okay, let me get out of here. Hurt on the back. We have glass bag on. It's all knocked down. It's all flat. It's all staying in place. Good. Got a piece of tape on the ground. You've got that bad boy all lined up on a piece of metal.
We're a bit short. We're about a quarter inch short on this piece of metal.
That's fine.
End here.
That's fine.
Is that fine? Okay.
Quarter inch short on.
Yeah. See how it's a little bit our metal. I've got another piece here.
No, we use this piece.
Yeah. All right.
Let's we should hold that on there so it's. Aye. Now you're talking. Okay. Hey, Doug, line her up. You can have your magnets back. We need the
straight edge. I put it back where it belongs.
This is the pattern for the flat stock right on the top. You see me press my hand up. Now we need that little bit on the edge to bend over and go down over to cap it. That's what I'm thinking I want to do, and that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to take that little bit there and make it just a little bit bigger. We're going to flop that edge down over it. That is some sharp. Whoa. Just like that, you can like cut yourself something awful. That's good there, Doug. That looks good. Not enough really, but I'll get you to leave the line maybe.
Sure thing.
Some sharp.
Where's your gloves?
I can't do that with my gloves and my ruler and my marker.
You happy?
Yep.
Good.
Let's cut it. clamp on that. Yeah. Cut on the outside of that line, please.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Go for it. What time is it, baby? 1:17. 1:17. Not sure? All right, so what we're going to do is we're just showing you how we're doing the top of the console or the transmission tunnel, whatever you want to call it. We're making this a 1/4 inch bigger so we can flop the edge over. So when we bring that piece in, that piece is going to flop down over top of that. We want to get down there and flop down over top of that. We'll buff it and clean it up. We'll try to get it, you know, fitting down with that, and then we can weld it with that at the same time. We're hoping. All the patterns or all the pieces that are being made, we're making them with the pattern first, or we're tracing them. That's what we're doing. On the back, we've made patterns for the back, and I split the back because I wanted to make it in 2 pieces. Doug's going to put his piece in. We've got a few pieces made. I'll let him put his pieces in. Doesn't matter if it fits perfect, Doug. Just kind of get it setting in there. Sits in there like that.
Backwards first.
And then this one will go in here like so. And then we have these pieces that go on like that. So we've got the back pretty well conquered. Metal, the floor is going to sit on this piece now. This piece is getting welded to the back piece. Now we're just making that console coming up through. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the beads at or any at all. I'm not sure yet. On the console, I think, to me, the metal is too small to do anything with that. So basically, we're just going to continue on doing that. We'll get some more pieces made. You come back tomorrow and we'll probably apply more pieces, or we'll have to wait and see, won't we? All right, everybody, like, share, comment, come back. Jolene is smoking.